Alrighty, another one of these. I had a good game last time. Don't know if I'll actually be um, uploading in order. Tell him to say hi to YouTube, but he says hi Pornhub. Lol. Whoa! That's some zoom right there. Holy cow. Whoa, you can go that far? Wow. That's insane. I didn't even know you could do this. What the heck? That's nuts. Clearly my graphics could be a little better. Don't have the greatest computer, but I did not know you could zoom that far. That's nuts. So what, this is about normal right here? Holy cow. Alright, we'll go to there. Standard zoom out length. Look at this as well. So, I guess we'll look at the teams here. I thought I was going to play, but I was let down. I was going to have another crack at the league. The league Gosus, but nope. Anyways, we got Gucci, MB, I guess that's the clan. LA Hippie as the Terran. Trieux, Le Trieux. Wonder what his name means. I wonder. Endless Love. Not sure who actually hosted this. I didn't check. It might be him. Prime and LA01L. Oh, Oil. I think that's what that's supposed to be. So, don't know who red, yellow, or purple are, per se, but they could have Smurfs that I have seen. I don't know. I'm sure there's many folks I haven't seen. Alright, we got 5 CCs from yellow. 4 from blue. I wonder if he'll make a 5th. Guess we gotta turn this on, eh? See that? That's a factory, so he's only going 4. And that is LA Hippie. Huh. I'm gonna turn this on, actually. That's annoying. Not being able to see what's being built. That seems uncharacteristic. Usually the Terran gets at least 5. Is that enough? Oh, there's the second barracks. He's making a Marine? Oh, he's going to kill this Overlord. Nice. I like it. But a second barracks this early? It seems kind of odd. Huh. Seems very odd. I don't know why he only got 4 command centers either. Seems a little shy. Especially since they give 10 supply. Did you catch that rhyme? You did? Then you caught it just in time. Oh, baby! Did you hear that one? Amazing. Yeah, pretty standard stuff from this toss here, as well as this toss here. Imagine Stargates might go in that corner, as well as over here. Usually that's what happens. So yeah, this turn went 5. Did get 2 barracks, so I guess that's the thing, getting 2 barracks like that. They don't do it for nukes, they do it for lockdowns. Ghosts are pretty good at negating the Arbiter plays. In fact, probably the best. Instant denial. Not to mention, if you have full energy, you can instantly deny 2 of them. How about that? Alright, so now we're nearing the end of the production phase. Got about a minute or 2 left. So everyone's rushing to build those starports and hatches And gateways. Wonder if he'll make cannons back here or what he's gonna do. Oh, he's still gotta get his observatory up. Another guy going for this. For whatever reason, some Protosses only go for 4 gases. Not too sure what that's all about. Here we have yellow doing that. Maybe it's a thing for the top player. The top doesn't need to get, like maybe the probes derp out. I don't think they do though. That's weird, I don't know, man. Lost on me. Seems like that can be useful. All that extra gas. Interesting here, this gateway here is actually blocked for Dragoons. Well, actually they can get out here, I think. Not anymore. This is officially blocked. No Dragoon can spawn out of that. So not too sure what that's all about, but okay. He is making zealots out of it, so no worries. Observatory, and same here? No. Yeah, here he left a gap, so interesting. I wonder if these guys even rally at the back. Back gateways here. That's a bit of a clusterfuck, isn't it? I guess they just don't make Dragoons out of these ones. That seems to be the logical move. Looks like red completed all his. There's blue finishing up his. Probably going to throw down a bunch of turrets. Looks like purple's a little behind on the defensive formations, but no rush. As a Zerg, you can always build whenever you want. And there's the map max. Shame on yellow, he missed 1 starport. I'm gonna give him shit for that one. Nah, it's all good, brah. And blue. Terrible placement. What is this? What is that? 1 pixel off. And you just thrown out the window. No respect. A lot of excess drones, it seems like, from teal here, but maybe they're just, no, yeah, just mostly on this side, a couple here. I guess that happens. A little bit here with red, too. I tend to get max 3. Like, sometimes I'll put 3 on the top and bottom. And as Terran, I find you actually use a lot of gas for some reason. But otherwise, these middle 3, you try to use the probes from the middle nexus, and then they only mine back and forth in the middle. Or most of the time they do. Not actually sure what causes the probes to go this way instead of to the closer nexus. It's kind of weird when you think about it, because they're supposed to go to the closest nexus, aren't they? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, well, we got our first recall effort. And that's going to hurt, because that's a Terran with nothing in his main to defend. Double recall. Pretty good. Gets a nice EMP on... No, he didn't. I thought he got an EMP. He should get a nice EMP. That would do a lot of help for him. He did get stormed, so that sucks. But he has plenty of SCVs. Looks like his main's going to be just fine. Not enough damage to take that out. There's 1 EMP, so he gets that Archon. These ones are... Oh, this is red's Archon. And purple now. Whoa. Oh, okay. Thought he was about to bomb the main, which you're not allowed to do. DQ. Disqualified. Nope, he just sent in and he's just attacked. Wow, this is effective. Holy cow. I don't think I've actually seen an attack like this. Where just mutas are running wild. Problem is they can't really take out bases that well. Yeah, see how he didn't attack the main, he just sent them here and left them to attack whatever. He's allowed to attack defenses, but I don't even think he's allowed to target singular patches, because then it's also pretty easy just to take them out one by one. Or like tech structures, like probably wouldn't care if you killed like the spawning pool or some shit, but I don't know. Don't know the specifics. I just know you're not allowed to go straight for the main or hatches, I think. Or overlords. You can't snipe overlords. Or supply depots. Or pylons. All the supply stuff. Because that shit is hard to rebuild, ain't it? And then you just got a dead game where one silly attack just killed everything. No more production. So, chasing after mutas, these guys flying around. Probably going to try and run home. He was not very successful that time. Gets a little scouting information. Oh, that Archon could have had a nice hit there, but just didn't give a shit. What are you doing, bro? Slacking. He has 4 kills somehow, but that was not one of them. Could have added more to his resume, but nope. He just done goofed. Lockdown. Oh, the rates. Oh, get another one. Oh. He didn't have enough energy with the cloak. Actually, I don't even think, yeah, he was at 69 there. He almost had 200 energy, but not quite. So Guardian's coming, getting deflected by the Wraiths a little, but it's going to take a lot to kill all those Guardians. And it's a pretty small attack, really. Meanwhile, Orange here, a little bigger of an attack, I feel like. Although, also relatively small. Problem is there's no Guardians here, really. Oh, they're all over here. I see. So easily cleaned up on this side. And move drones. Yeah, the Archon. Ouch. Oh, and he's going to snipe the main. Don't let him do it. Not like this. I think they'll save it. But that hurts. It's not going to take much to kill that now. He needs to make a lot of static defense and like maybe make some sort of a wall so Dragoons can't just barge in and do that again. Yellow's going in, killing ghosts. Good idea. Also dying though, that sucks. That's not a good idea to die. But it's no rush Mad Max. You just have infinite money, so he doesn't care. And he said, "You ready?" And he said, "Yeah." And now there's Dragoons going into the middle, so he's gone. And it's gone. A lot of storm here, so those are going to be pretty critical. Getting right on top of them though, so he can't really storm himself. He's got to save it for the Guardians anyways, so he does get some nice storms there. And now Red's army coming in, so good old-fashioned middle battle. Let's zoom out a bit for that. Good stuff, good stuff. Pretty even. Teal was pushing, but there's too many Wraiths, so he backed off. Makes sense. Kind of same with purple. I mean, he kind of just kept attacking, but these two guys are like, yeah, I don't want to mess with that. Well, somehow this guy got through, and he's just killing shit. Wow, these units are on move command. That is the same cluster as that Archon. Just useless. What a useless unit. That's a lot of tanks. I don't think Orange is going to do much with this. Not to mention there's Guardians now. OJ Ack. OJ Ack. Yeah, OJ. Go Ack, bro. Go Ack it up. What do we got here? Yeah, that's Endless. Endless, Prime, and Oil. Trio, Hippie, and Gucci. Alright. Pretty even game. Not too sure what the play is here now. More recalls, I guess. Not to mention Teal's base. Probably going to be under assault. Some pesky Wraiths there. Flying on in. Actually going for... Ooh, I think he should get disqualified. That was just against the rules. Holy cow. I don't know what he's thinking. Recall this way? Yep. That's a lot of stuff he recalled, so nice little bundle there. If he gets some storms off, he can quell off Red's army a bit while he gets in deep and storms some stuff. He did get these side probes, but the main looks pretty secure. And the probes, oh. Running? Actually running them around. There's actually not the maximum amount. He's got 11, 19. So we could add a couple extra probes there. 3 or 4. To be optimal. But he probably has tons of money, so he doesn't care. Yep. 14k. Probably actually good that he lost those probes, because he wants extra army supply at this point. It's a lot of wraiths, but he's running into Dragoon. No, he didn't. He did not run into Dragoons. He ran into Storm somewhat, but not too badly. All good. He got in deep and gonna find something to do here. But instead gets ensnared and gonna get cleaned up. These guys escaped with their lives, but for what cost and for how long? Find out. Probably nothing, because they're about to die. Yep. I was right. Big Guardian push. Nice storms here. He kind of stormed himself, I think. Purple had some Guardians there in the race. But he did catch a lot of teals as well. Nice storm there. Getting these. Yeah, that's a nice storm there. Get 1 or 2 more of those and you're good to go. Ooh, that's a nice one from the other team. Gets all the wraiths. Ouch. Here's Purple's Guardians though, so the counter is imminent. Ooh, not many tanks. This could get interesting. So these hives actually held up versus teal here, and the tanks are alive, which is pretty key. Whereas blue just has these. He is producing though. And he's had a good wraith count, so I expect him to have tons of... Something was parasited there. I just saw a parasited unit. Not sure what it was. That's alright. This? Yeah, what was this? And we got a pause. Real life shit going down. Arbiter's back here to stasis. I like it. Very nice defensive idea there. Especially considering Teal's base is pretty weak. I feel like it's healed up a bit. He's almost at 1k, I believe. Check that afterwards. Blue did just fine after that initial recall. He's got ghosts and tanks in there as well, and the cannons are still perfectly fine for red. Sadly, you can't click on the map when it's paused. That's kind of annoying, but whatever. Arbiter's in here for the defense. We haven't seen any recalls deep in these guys' bases, so all good. Not to mention these defenses here. Pretty solid from the Zerg. And he's even got some layers up in a pretty good spot. I like it, because I expect to see a lot of recalls here. I'd like to see this into a layer and a hive, but other than that, it's not a big deal. Making some defense. Ooh, he's getting a Nidus. I like the idea. You know, I don't actually think I've seen a Nidus in these league games. I never even thought of that, to be honest. I mean, I've seen that plenty of times in normal games, but for is this one of the Niduses? No, there's no way. It's got to be a hatchery, right? That would be very sexy if that was the Nidus. Yeah, wow. What would be even sexier is if you got a parasite on one of these overlords, and that's how you did it. Just sneak in, get a parasite. Just wait. You don't need to make the Nidus right away, and then when the time is right, when there's a big battle going down in the middle, I guess he's got to wait to find a moment where he can free up supply to afford to use larvae for hydras, Because if he spends all his larva on hydras, he's going to be pretty low in supply. He really needs it for mutalisks and guardians after that. Maybe he could get ultras though. Those are supply rich, so they'd be spending the larva well. Does he have that tech though? He does not. He's got a defiler mound though. Yeah, you don't really see any ultras, but I feel like as a Nidus that'd be pretty effective. Oh shit, is he? This guy's been chatting. Oh man, no way. He's not coming back? That sucks. That was a good game here we had. Pretty even game and no clear victor. Not in the least. All that happened was a little drone and SCV stormage. Dang, son. I hope he comes back. He said 2 minutes. These guys might not want to wait. Ah, he's got a youngling. The crying baby. Fair enough. Quite fair, in fact. Oh, there he is. No, just his wife. So annoying. She's keeping you balanced, bro. Keeping you balanced. Wow. Right when that happened. Oh, okay. These are defensive arbiters. I thought he was mid-recall while that pause went down. So luckily he does come back and the game is on. Wow, this is triple arb here. And he gets them. That was the last recall was a little weak, but doesn't matter. He's still got a decent clump of units here. And he's just marching to the back, I guess. Yeah, I don't feel like this is going to do much now because he was spotted so early. He could maybe snipe. Yeah, he's just going to try and snipe a Nexus. These wraiths actually killing some cannons, so that could open up a passageway to a nice recall. This would be a pretty prime spot, and we could easily snipe the Nexus. Go mid says yellow, so they're looking to push Guardians. And yeah, teal doesn't really have any out right now. And orange actually needs a pylon. Interesting. Wonder... Oh, after he lost the Nexus. Wow. So he can't actually max, but 196, pretty irrelevant. And everyone's got good money, but blue's a little behind. I guess since that storm, he hasn't really recovered fully. He should be fine though. He's got a lot of SCVs doing their thing. And yeah. The only other one is teal with his gas. Purple's doing a little better as the Zerg in that regard. That would also be from the storms. Stormed all these drones and probably caught a lot of the gas ones. That's a good push here. Okay. Nice plague. Nice storm to follow up. Kills them instantly. So teal did get his guardians up in time. And here's the counter / defense. Getting cleaned up quick though are the Guardians, and luckily all of Purple's Guardians are up here and there's not many left, so these Dragoons are actually able to do a lot of damage back here from red. Problem is the tanks managed to siege up, but I think blue's going to be able to clean up. Oh, and we're going to get some stasis. Yep, the stasis is. Did clean up the goons though, that hurts. So, oh, he actually got through though. He just went straight ahead and just kind of killing the front a bit. So damage from both ends. And actually cleaning up a few extra tanks here. Not to mention these wraiths are actually hitting tanks. Gonna get another one for free here with that wraith. Double wraith action there. And getting tanks in now, so able to siege up. And because of that, these stasis units are gonna die pretty quick after that. And orange coming in, just attacking up, but there's tanks now, and he should probably instead kill this, I feel like. Okay, I was trying to recall, but got locked down. Nice stuff from orange. Or I guess that was yellow who locked that down. Good rallies from orange, though. Able to clean that up, no problem. Good stuff, man. Okay, orange did push through and actually killed a bunch of the tanks. Guardians here, though, so easily going to clean up the goons. There's also wraiths, so the guardians are dying quick. What a game here. Holy cow. Goons cleaning up those tanks. And looks like it's going to even out again here. Yeah, orange backing off, recognizing that. Good stuff. So sometimes these middle battles, man, they just never end. No clear victor. That's a nice plague. Too bad there's no storm out. Oh, there is. You could get a storm here. But no worries. Oh, actually, the ghost just snipes a wraith one shot. Don't see that very often. Since with 3 armor, a ghost at I think 13 damage. Well, he probably doesn't have. Let's see, blue here. Yeah, no upgrades. So yeah, literally doing 2.5 damage to these wraith. Wait. No, he's doing 0.5. Wow, how did he even kill that wraith then? That's pretty crazy. Is that right? Or you subtract the armor first, so it's actually 7. It's a quarter of 7. I think that's how it works. So still able to one-shot the wraith regardless. Maybe it was 2 shots, I didn't see it. I don't know. That is a good surround with those guardians. This is going to be deadly. Nice plague, but not really any storms to follow up. At least not too many. Nice ones there, though. Needed one here really badly. That would have been nice. And this is not looking good now all of a sudden. Oh, gets a nice recall, though. Or a drop. A tank drop. Wow, didn't expect that. You do not see Terran drops very often. Goons non-stop coming in, but there's tanks now. Let's get them in and get a siege up. I think gonna get cleaned up pretty quick though. There's a lot of goons. Not quite enough tanks to do enough damage. And luckily for blue, it looks like his team is gonna save him here. Guardians popping. Has Teal's money. Guess the stasis down here. Yeah, Teal's really still faulting on the gas. So he's just not quite able to keep up on Guardian production. And is this Nidus going to be used? I'm really curious. I guess he's just waiting for the right moment, right? He doesn't really... why stop what's working, right? The Guardians are doing... Oh, he gets the Nexus there. Nice. Okay. So that was actually the first main that went down, wasn't it? These are all alive. This is actually past 1,000 health now. There it is. No damage here or here, but this one does die. Too bad. That tank drop pretty effective after all. Killed a lot of probes, I'm sure, as well as... Wow, I'd like to see just some stasis here. Just quickly thwart off this attack by stasis. Do it now. Do it now, red. Mid-red. Stasis red. You have 2 right here. Sometimes you just miss units. At least they're attacking, right? But oh, that's such a good clump. Stasis it, bro. Yikes. Oh, he's got one here. Stasis. Yeah, stasis. Crikey, why aren't you stasising, bro? He's just YOLOing in, but Wraith, look at this. Stasis them. He's too focused on this battle here, and fair enough, he should be focused on the storms, but there's a stasis. Stasis! Nice, there he finally gets the stasis. And able to save that CC from the looks of it. And able to get enough tanks up, I think. Just enough here. That was a close call. He lost a lot of production, unfortunately. Maybe he's going to try to rebuild a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, Hydra. Is he going for it? Hydra. Okay, he's just put... He should use that Midas, bro. You even got detection back here. You could use these wraiths. Oh, I guess there's a tank there, eh? I feel like right here no one would notice, though. Just out of range. Ooh. That sunk. Nice defensive recall, it looked like, from red there. Unfortunately, no ground, so the zealots are a bit useless. And these wraiths are still going to town, unfortunately. Now Mass Hydra. Unfortunately, he's running into Guardians and Hydras themselves. Ass up, so he doesn't have good upgrades. Only 2-2 on the air and 2-1. Where it's 3-3. Yeah, those Guardians just cleaned up house. Unfortunately, these Wraiths. They just did so much damage there, and okay, he's still got a lot of SCVs alive, so he's gonna transfer and be okay. He's still killing shit. Holy cow! Goons. There's the goons. Sniping a turret. I like it. And they're countering. Wow. Don't go, says, yeah, it's probably a good idea. Blue really needs to recover a bit here. Yeah, blue. Let's check his money here. He's got 5k gas, so if you can recover in minerals, you should be alright. Oh, there's a good recall. There were some goons here from red. So he's gonna somewhat defend it well. Storm. Does get a nice storm down here. And he's gonna have plenty to clean up, so no worries there. Not to mention they're YOLOing into Dragoons where they're just attacking Nexus. Don't think that's gonna work. Big attack again though. More Guardians. This time they are 2-3 actually, so he does have decent upgrades on the Guardians. This time Hydra's not going to be effective against that. And too many Wraiths and not enough Wraiths from blue. Yeah, I just wasn't quite able to recover in that regard. Cloak? Get some cloak. There's no... Oh, there's detection. Guys are just on the ball. How do you deal with that, huh? Pure mutas coming in, taking stuff out. Unfortunately, there's actually no detection, so dying to wraiths is not fun. Storm here! I want to see a storm here! But nope, too many tanks, can't get in. Now purple with the Hydra mass. Orange with the recall. Wow! I think it's over. Too much pressure and blue took too much damage. I think it's all over, folks. That was a really good game though. Definitely the top was under more pressure the whole time, but then there was that nice drop that did actually do damage. The problem was he spent supply on dropships. And then he left a bunch of his tanks down there, which was more supply. And I think that's actually where his defenses broke a bit, and then he started losing starports. So it's always a win-loss when you go for the offensive drop/recall. And always keep in mind that the counter attack in your base is quite real. The threat is there always. That was funny, that irradiate actually aggravated those hiders. So that sucks. And yeah, it's definitely over. Definitely over. Endless is in trouble, or is trouble? Endless is trouble. You trouble, bruh. GG, man. GG. Should check the money at the end there. Curious how much teal and orange had. I feel like teal fully recovered after he got some drones killed. But orange, I can't imagine, had too much of a bank. Maybe, though. He didn't really lose that Nexus until late game, so he had, I'm sure, plenty of a bank until that happened. Yeah, good game. Wow. 2 Terrans, somewhat the high score, but then we have the Protoss Red and the Purple Zerg as kind of the, well, 3-way tie for second, and then Yellow did the best. Yeah, he did a great job with those wraiths. He just never had a short supply of them. Unlike Blue, once his starport started to fall, he just couldn't quite catch back up. And yeah, just killed so much. Had good tank production as well. I feel like his tank production was a little better than Blue's. Seemed like. Maybe it's just because they're dying less or something. I don't know what happened there, but or not enough Guardian coverage from Teal. Who knows? Tons of reasons why, but there always seem to be more tanks from Yellow than Blue. The race were pretty even at the beginning, but then, of course, once you lose the starports, Blue fell behind. Okay. Pretty whatever here. Purple, some Guardians and Recalls. Killing those buildings. Okay, so Orange is actually third in money despite losing the Nexus, whereas Red kept his, and he was actually not. He spent more and mined less gas. Interesting. That makes sense, actually. He was the one who did the 4 simulators, not 5 on each side. Interesting stuff. Blue a bit behind, Teal a bit behind from his loss of drones. And Purple, yeah, he never had a recall. Yellow never had any damage. Good stuff, man. That was a pretty good game. Pretty back and forth. I feel like the top was definitely under the most pressure the whole time. Blue had that one nice drop, but it kind of cost him in the end because he had supply caught up in stasis on the other end of the map, and dropships don't really count as attacking units, so a lot of lost supply there, and then started losing starports. Shit happens. GG though, very back and forth and well played from everyone, so GG.